Hey guys, this is Faye. I've been wanting to do an office tour for a long time, and so I want to do this video and give you a realistic tour of what's going on inside my office and show you some of the gadgets and things that I use for different purposes. Let's get started. Alright, so first of all, I have a very basic tripod, as you can see, and this is kind of the door into my office. Pictures of my parents on the wall. I have this very basic Amazon basic tripod. Actually, that's what it's called. But I really do like it because especially with this little lever here, you can actually raise it and, very lightweight. And when I do travel for kind of interviews, as you guys have seen on my channel, for these different backstage interviews with theater companies, I just use this one. This one's even lighter and smaller than the one behind it, but it's actually very helpful as well. This is my light. I particularly love these lights. They're not expensive at all. I think they're from newer. You really don't have to set anything up. It's literally an on and off button, and really easy. And these are the paintings for my mom. She's a very renowned artist, so definitely good to have her in my life. Always been an inspiration. And I love this little soft light as well. So this is the usual angle I have for my setup of my recording, as you can see. And sometimes having that soft light in the back is quite helpful. This is my computer. This is my iMac and 27-inch. I upgraded to this computer about 2 years ago, and I also maximized RAM from what was given 16 gigabytes to 64 gigabytes. It was the best decision ever because I work for multiple clients at a time, and having that super speed is just amazing. So while we're near here, you can see I'm not the neatest person, and I have my sticky notes, and I kind of want to just show you what a real creative environment looks like. And then my office obviously isn't very big. It's not tiny, but it's also not very big. And here I try to, for the past few years, I really try to get better at making everything Ergo as much as possible. As you can see, this is slightly raised keyboard. I'll include descriptions to all these things that honestly took me years to find and to search for. What's really neat about this particular brand what is it called? Is Kinesis, a Freestyle 2 for Mac. And this is a Ergo mouse. So when you rest your hand instead of flat, you actually hold it this way. So I kind of got used to this. And in addition, I do have my trackpad from Apple, so I use it for different purposes there. And I literally just got this standing desk. There's a little lever here, and based on the spring design, you can actually raise it, lower it very easily. Honestly, at the beginning, I was very skeptical because, as you guys know, the 27-inch Mac is super heavy, but yeah, totally did the job. So very thrilled. A little bit gadgets for you ladies out there with long hair. I don't know. I just feel like I find these little scrunchies at home, like 1,000 of them. I managed to lose them all. And I have a couple of interesting things. These plants. Looks like some leaves are getting a little yellow. But anyway, I got into this phase where I was just really into buying plants because I realized how plain my office looked, and I wanted to just add some life to it, and especially I thought it would look really nice in my video, and I think it really made a big difference. Next, we gotta talk about this bad boy, which is my mic. This was a major upgrade from 2 years ago, and this, as you can see, is a Neumann mic, and it just produces amazing sound, which I use for my podcast and as much as I can. And you guys will notice for the screen recordings I have on YouTube, that's precisely what I use as well. And I absolutely love this arm. As you can see, this is a Rode arm for holding this lovely mic. Like my producer always says, the last thing you want to do is buy an expensive mic and then put it on a shitty mount and have it fall right to the ground. So we certainly have not let that happen just yet. And right behind it as well, you can easily travel with Focusrite, and this is a USB interface, and this is a game changer for you guys out there who want to have amazing sound. So this is a sound absorber panel. And I saw when I was interviewing Ai Ming Wei for Phase World podcast, I noticed she was using, this was in her background. I got really jealous, got it, but honestly, I haven't really put it to good use. It's on this amazing stand. As you guys can see, I got this stand for Neumann mic. It's made in Germany, really good quality. One thing you will notice is my bookshelf has a lot of books either recommended to me, or it's because I started interview guests and I have to read some of these books. This looks like a bit of a mess, but the reason is I try to keep my working cameras in a very reachable area. I have another video on how I use these literally hair curlers to organize all these crazy wires I have for my 4 or 5 different microphones. So that's all. It looks messy because it does take up some space. And I often have, this is my newer ring light, which I do use pretty often as well. I put it away, was getting ready for a video shoot that didn't happen. So it kind of is neatly packed away in this bag. And to open it up, I mean, the ring light really is quite helpful. I'll include a link as well, because literally this whole thing is all you need to carry with you. Same thing with what we talked about just now. That one is really lightweight to carry around. And these are the hard drives that I purchased recently for a couple of video production projects. And because Thanksgiving wasn't so long ago, I was told by my friend to get a bunch of these. I certainly overpurchased. I also have, this brand. Lacey was recommended to me because, for some clients who are not as careful, you have these kind of what do they call, like drop proof or shatter proof protectors right around there. This little plastic shelf, doesn't look much. I got this from the Container Store. My goodness. It was not cheap because it was made in Japan, but the quality is really quite good. So I have tried to put away the wires. If you do the type of work I'm doing, I guarantee you probably have a lot of wires in general. And I got these little containers also. It looks a little messy right now because I've been on the road a lot, running around. But I love these little compartments that you can get also from Container Store, and you can put things like these things into like this tiny little area and be able to find it easily. And there we go. Can't even open it. But the second section is where I have my different business cards and props. All right, stuffed it in there. Sticky notes. This is the really important stuff that I do carry. Well, hand lotion aside. I try to keep just one drawer with all the things I need to run out the door with, like in addition to what's over here. But these are sort of my batteries, my tripod. I'm using one right now. Manfrotto is the brand that I really do love a lot. This is something I purchased very recently. This right here is a iPhone battery case. So literally when I'm doing Facebook Live and worry about my battery's gonna run out, I was like, why didn't I have these things? I always have additional tripods just in case. And this is a iPad holder. At some point I thought I was gonna do videos on my iPad, and before I purchased this very camera, Sony 6400, I'm really happy with the results. Here you see something that I do use quite often. This is my Zoom H6. Awesome, super useful. And I have my crazy amount of mics, 4 of them plugged into this bad boy. And when I'm now using that, this is the recorder head for capturing sounds outside, where you just have like single one directional when you're interviewing like one other person. This will be pretty handy. That's it. And I have some of my older devices I don't know what to do with here, and all my documentations and checks. at the bottom drawer. That's really it. Oh, another newcomer to the family is this what is it called? Autonomous Ergo stool. So look at how cute this guy is. So you can sit firmly on it. You can raise it. So just went higher. So let's see. So you can put your hand here and then just go jump. You can see that it will go a lot higher. I mean, it could it's easily designed for people of very different heights. You know, I'm only 5'4", but I can see someone 6'2" and up can also easily use this. So when it's higher like this, and you can just literally sit on it and bounce off, and this thing won't fall on its own. And so it kind of bounces. You can lean on it, sit firmly. I'm testing things out. Again, this whole station, I'm trying to make it as ergo friendly as possible. We'll see how it goes. But this is my slightly messy office, but it's the reality of what I work in every single day, and I'm really proud of it. I built this whole office by myself pretty much. I mean, yeah, I've had all these like wallpaper ideas. I was gonna paint it. I went to Michael's Arts and Crafts, but at the end of the day, there's so much on my plate at the moment, a lot of projects, especially since the documentary launched. There's just a lot of really new, cool opportunities. So I am ramping things up, but hopefully in 2020, this side of the wall is not gonna be as plain as you see today. I have several designs that I'm really keen on, so let's just see how quickly I can implement them. But hey, thank you so much for watching, and again, this is Faye from Faye's World, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do, because I would love to stay in touch. You can see me grow, I can see you grow on YouTube. Until next time, take care and bye for now.